If somebody invades America, there are no rules of engagement, bro.
We have been referred to as a sleeping dragon. There was a general of a foreign nation that was asked, why haven't you invaded America? And he replied, because there's a gun behind every blade of grass. There's like 6. We don't like registering our cars. Registering our guns. I personally don't own any guns. I lost mine in a boating accident. If paratroopers started coming out of the sky, Bloods and Crips would turn it into a high-score video game competition. My military friend asked me one time, do you have enough ammo? I said, I have enough ammo that if I run out of ammo, I can go in my front yard and collect more. That's when I had guns. Boating accident. We would unite so fast. Trans women and hillbillies would be high-fiving each other. That was a nice shot, ma'am. Yes, queen. In fact, I'm pretty sure the people would be the only thing that could save this country.
I find that last video entertaining, slightly inspirational. I love it. I love it. But unfortunately, I think it's a misstep. It's not very accurate. I think that the civilian population, especially, some of us that have been engaged in warfare before, we recognize it because we've seen these tactics used before. But the reality of the situation is simply that we have been at war for a long time, and we are at war. There's been nothing but consistent ideological subversion taking place in our nation that has caused us to lose the very value structure that causes us to be a formidable adversary. They are turning us against each other and infiltrating key positions in our world. That is not just the government, that's also big business. And if they can get big business, they can get your local Target, Safeway, Walmart, all those people to hold certain value structures. They can change America like this, on top of which we're divided. So as they change the values and re-social engineer the next generation will turn against the former generation, which is the generation that keeps the nation safe, and we will destroy ourselves from within. We will cannibalize ourselves from within. And that is exactly what's happening right now, as we've seen ourselves become divided on every single important topic in our nation. We're divided on religion, we're divided on politics, we're divided on medical issues, we're divided, and they've crushed emotional intelligence to the point where we can't even have a conversation. We're divided on sex, we're paying attention to things that don't matter while the dollar's being attacked. All we need is one catastrophic event, such as an EMP, the collapse of the dollar, us switching over to CBDCs, cyber attack on the internet, all things that are being talked about and practiced for. And these divided people who hate each other, who don't have any type of honor, will simply cannibalize each other, and our enemies can come in and clean up the mess. Hegelian dialectic, look that term up, 101, and present a solution that would involve us giving up everything that we love and hold dear, our weapons, anything that they want, as the majority of us that are too weak to stand on our own and hold out and really sustain the country beyond any catastrophic emergency, which is 2 seconds away from happening at any point in time, just in reality, let alone in a country where you're being attacked and have been getting restructured and reorganized from within for decades. It's going to take us decades already to redevelop a generation strong enough to protect the values that once made us great. So that's why people like myself and others who have platforms got to get to work, letting everyone know what really truly helps and makes us strong, which is superior values. There's always going to be more weak people than strong people. There's always going to be more people that want it for free than want to work for it. There's always going to be more people that want it easy than that want it hard and want freedom. So, ladies and gentlemen, our work's been cut out for us. Make no mistake, we are at war, and we've been at war against weaker and lower values that are designed to reduce us to peasants who will die on our knees as we fight one another without realizing who the true enemies are. This country will fall without a single shot being fired if we're not careful and we don't pay attention. I love you guys. This is Byron Rodgers, protector by nature and by trade, reminding you to be peaceful but not harmless. God bless America. I love you guys. Out.